1, 2, 3, 4. Welcome, welcome, come on everyone. It's a carnival party and we're gonna have some fun. Step up and try your luck out. You could win a prize. Friends to spend your time with. And Dan the man himself, of course, he's always family friendly. You don't have to fret. He's the hokiest, jokiest cowboy on the internet. Welcome, welcome, come on, take a peek. Join the party where the dad jokes are unique. Laughing till crying whenever he's online. He's the funniest, derpiest, corniest, punniest cowboy around. Wild West Dan.
Yeah! Hey, howdy, hey, everybody. What is going on? Wild West Dan here. And I think I'm playing things. Dag beat Mushroom Mark by about a second. And Mushroom Mark beat Monkey Bee by, I don't know, 30 to 40 seconds. Monkey Bee, you were way behind on that one. But Dag, thanks for being first. How you doing, friend? Good to see you. Mushroom Mark, good to see you. Monkey Bee, I spent all day with you. It's still good to see you here. But thank you for that. What is on that monitor? Why do I feel like there's something there? There is something there. Oh, it's down here. That's an easy fix. All right. Yeah. I haven't seen anybody actually on yet. Greyhound is here. Bye. Interesting. It's literally me and Greyhound at the moment. So while I wait for people there, also open mic. That's okay. While I wait for people here, I am going to hop into other Minecraft. So if you're watching on Twitch and you're on your cellular telephone device thingamajigger, there is an error on the tablet behind me. Hold on, wait a second. Why? Oh, you're going to be difficult. Just one of my extensions decided it wanted to tell me about an update that I really couldn't care less about, but thank you for the heads up. And yes, I do remote into that tablet from this computer. Don't question it. It's the only way everything works because I have all my tabs in order and I just go through them in order to make sure that things are working. Anyway, if you are watching on your phone, you should see a vertical version of the stream now. So that's a thing. Oh, speaking of daily, let's look at Carnival leaderboard for last month. Looks like Monkey Bee with 3. Someone didn't stream a lot last month. I was fighting with some illnesses. I seem to be better. There's a good chance that this whole thing was just a reaction to some meds a month and a half after I started taking them. So I've been pretty good the last couple of days. I haven't been pushing it yet. I think I got to start doing some getting back into some exercise routines tomorrow. But if anybody could see the mobile stream, I guess I could look at the mobile stream. Hang on. I just want to make sure this is working. That's why my brother didn't respond to that text message, because it was just sitting there on my phone. Not sent. You know, if you send messages, people respond to them faster. Let's go to my profile. I would like to watch me. I want to see me. It's so vertical. All right. That's actually pretty cool. So you guys can see that. It's vertical here now. So I've got it set up a little bit different. AJ Seed, how are you? Can't stay, but I want to say hi from the new garage. I know you are crazy busy with all kinds of moving and stuff. I hope it's everything that you love. and you're making it even better because you're a very handy person. And I love your face. Vertical toots. I guarantee you, my brother's still waiting for a response from you. That's fair. But this was mid conversation with him and I, so I mean that one's on me, really. All right. I'm also supposed to do push to talk. We should put a button on that. Like, I don't have a good button for that. Control. Sure. Talk. Okay, untalk. All right. Greyhound, is it just me and you? It's weird. All right. So, sorry. Let's go to the game. We are. Let's look at our monkey minds for a second. I just installed Prism Launcher. So I have my 26.2 Fabric version. I have my extralife Hardcore version, which currently don't match because they are. Oh, I love the shirt too. Forgot I was wearing it. They're currently different. But what I want to do, since I'm here, is we have some updating to do over here. Oh, and now I don't even know if this is going to work now. Hang on, let's see. This is an old one now. No, it's still working. Okay. We got a new item magnet on the server. We're going to hop down here. And then I don't want to. Okay. I didn't want to throw it, but that's okay. We're going to come over here, hop in here, and oh, no. Let's start in the right place. I'm going to go over to 2026. Let's see. Last one I got is that one unnamed? Howdy Pepperoni Rolls, unnamed. Dan Dono match. Who's the unnamed? Goodness gracious. Messed that up pretty good. That's the Diabetic Eagle. Or is it Adam? I got Howdy Pepperoni Roll. I hate that this thing only shows like 4. Okay, I think I'm way behind. I'm not totally sure. A bit of a pop when you start speaking sometimes. Let me see if... So when I start stream, I turn off all of the things, the noise removals and things. Yeah, it didn't turn them all on. All right, we'll see if that's better. Supposed to turn them back on after I yeehaw, because when I was yeehawing, it was cutting it out, which was annoying. All right, I saw a clear heart on here, right? Clear heart. Phoenix Fires. Okay, I know where I am. Phoenix Fires. Blue Gina. Hey, there's Mushroom Mark. Taco. Wait, Taco. Mushroom Mark. Adam. Those two are backwards. Hey, I'm in thing. Okay. That's annoying because Adam's hard to find. All right, hold on. Let's just grab an Adam. I don't think I have one in here. Nope. All right. So we'll grab a regular one because he doesn't have a Minecraft account. Nerd01 Adam. Go back over here. Boop. I forgot I changed this so that I am no longer in survival when I'm over here, because it really is just easier to do the whole thing in creative mode. Okay, So that's Adam, but it's also not Adam because I was right about that in the first place, because that should be Taco and then Adam. So I have those backward. Let's put a taco there and come back here. This there. Okay, so that makes more sense. That's why I was confused. Auntie pepperoni rolls. This should be futiles, which it doesn't appear to be. We're gonna toss that and that and that. That's just kidding. I'm gonna want that. All right. So that's gonna be a futiles. It says futiles, just didn't name it. I'm gonna capitalize it because it's better. All right. Boop and boop. That's futiles. There's a dono match from Dan. All right. After that, we've got an anonymous. Okay, so that's where I'm at. I have a lot of these. A lot of these. Let's see if anyone else is here. All right. Boop. So after that, I can go in there. Hold that up there for a moment. We've got Wild West in-laws. We've got Katrine. We didn't ask if Katrine had a... Sometimes people want it to be anonymous, and I won't let them, okay? Green Lil Devil. This was during the Extra Life Hardcore weekend. Then we've got the Tulsinator. I did bad at asking people for their Minecraft skins. Elite Fang. His brother, by the way. Move these over a little bit so I have some room. Secondo. You know what? Let's see if we have one. No, that's just one of the default heads. Okay. Him I could ask, though. All right. And then we've got an Anonymous. Anonymous. That one's actually Anonymous. We've got a Wild West Dan for a slumber party. Rename that one so we know what it was for. That's not how you spell party. Just in case you were wondering. I found a new mod that lets me get chat on the screen. It has failed so far. But that's a thing. Ooh, those are out of order. Hold on. Was there 2 Elite Fangs? We've got Pulsinator, then Secondo should be next. Then Anonymous. Then Wild West Dan. Okay, then Elite Fang. I don't know why I'm having trouble with this. It's because it's going backwards. Then I have a monthly, which I'm supposed to be doing monthly, but turns out there's a bug in that, so not actually going through. So that's a thing. Hey, I can't get to any dad jokes under there. Oh, maybe I can. Hold on. My desk is what I like to call a nightmare. But I did get a new thesaurus recently. It's nothing to write house about.
Nailed it.
Totally nailed it. Still just me. We might hang out on Monkey Minds today. We might do Monkey Minds. Okay, so West in-laws, Katrine, and then Tulsinator, and then Secondo. Hi, Zippy. Thanks for all your help today. in the last couple days, as well as Monkey B, as we were getting things working. All right. And then monthly donut. Okay. Do boop. All right. Doop. Do. Oh, we're not throwing high enough. Do. Hey. All right. Doomba. The diabetic eagle. Let's see if you exist. That's too long. So probably not. All right. So we're gonna assume not. Hope we're correct. That diabetic eagle. Oh, because it's going to the end. That's why it's messing me up. That's why it's messing me up. We got another atom. Didn't save that, did I? No, why would I have saved it? Here we go. In 3. Dude, I can hear it today. Let's go. Ooh, G, Sebby, and Monkey B. Well done with both of y'all. I broke out my old-fashioned fidget spinners recently. Because I can. Because I can. All right. Conveniently had plans. Just as target started. Nice. This one is Nerd 901 Adam. And we're gonna save this one in here this time because we smart. All right. We've got a J seed. We got a J seed. We got an anonymous. And then we've got a Conrad. I want to say it was Conrad Games, but I can't be sure. So it's just going to be Conrad. All right. This is going to put us up to date. All of our stuff. All right. Cool. Pick you guys up. And then we're going to come up here. And we're going to go trigger. Item frame, invisible. Oh, we moved too fast. And then we're going to do this. Set 1. 2. Obviously, it's 2, guys. Okay. Now we're going to just do the invisible one for all of these. Easier to just do this than to go back and forth. The creeper did freak me out for a second. Don't call me nerd. Can't help it. With that game you got going on, it's hard not to. All right. Not hearing this very much. How's my game sounds here? Yeah, like I said, I installed Prism, so everything is a little bit off right now. Okay. The Stream Deck thing I posted yesterday. I don't remember a Stream Deck thing posted yesterday. I might have. But it is not currently ringing a bell. All right, that's that. Get all this stuff back to normal. Let's get out of here. And then away we go. Whee! Now I'm in adventure mode and now in survival mode. All right. Do a little top off here, a little top off there. Unnecessary, I know. And then I think, I don't know, do we go look for some chaos? I gotta say, I'm pretty excited. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't ever refresh the sources in OBS, so that's not generally a problem. Voxy's not working yet. There is there's a beta alpha, one of those. But I didn't do it yet because I didn't think I'd be playing on this instance today. So there's that. I guess I'm just gonna go. Bye. All right, so we're gonna do this today. Let me change my titles and stuff though. Okay. Voxy's a mobile provider. I didn't even know that. Yeah, trash. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't have that issue generally. I did just have to refresh the total thing that I have in the corner for Extra Life. So this is fun, and I don't understand how it works, but one of the devs helped me out. The background on this, which has the sky that moves across that I have in my my main scenes, like this, like the all the sky that's around here. That is on here, but this scene is embedded into this screen right there. So you see how it goes across, and then the curtain comes down, and then when the curtain opens, then it's going to slide back in. It's because I didn't want the curtain on the video of the scene. But those are the same scenes. Everything is running through Mix It Up here. So that's secrets. That's how that works. But he figured out how to just remove that background image using some CSS in the bot, which is super, super cool. And I only kind of understand it. Where is it? Is it here? Sky background edit CSS. Yeah, it's here. Something main div versus content div. And then there's something in here. Oh, it's this one. Yeah, I don't understand it. But it works. And I'm happy with it. And I just made it flicker. That's okay. You guys couldn't see any of that. Let me try this in the right scene again. I apologize. These are all my overlay widgets, by the way. We've got all the lollipops. The lollipops are the targets in target practice. Hit 1, hit 2, hit 3, hit 4. Miss 1, miss 2, miss 3, miss 4. So that's miss right and left. What's miss 2F? I don't remember what F is. Oh, face. That's face. When you get in the face, that's when you guys get hit in the face. And then up 1, 2, 3, 4 is just up. So those should be on normally. Up 1, 2, 3, 4 is on, and then all of these would turn on, and that would turn off. And then cactus 1, 2, 3, 4. Credits hasn't worked in a while. Sky background. Okay, so then this is all tablet. It is the letter of the alphabet. That's a true story. So it starts here, and it's all in order by layer order. So this is, where is it? Layer position 5. So they're all building on top of each other, no matter when they turn on, which I didn't realize you could do for a little while. So that was cool. But this is all the current total stuff, the campaign goal, the milestone stuff, the today's total. Today's annoying because, no, not today, sorry. And then the latest donors is annoying because we have amount 1 and name 1, and then amount 2 and name 2, amount 3 and name 3, amount 4 and name, blah, blah, blah. And I have to update all of those, and they come off of a text document, which is One of these buttons, this one, which looks like this. It just rolls all the way down. And then I'm reading, hey, Azrai, are we, I was on for about a half hour, but nobody joined. So now I'm just playing with things. Are we doing a thing? But also, hi, y'all, if you're not following Azrai, amazing Minecrafter and wonderful person, also an extra lifer, and a member of the thing. Still in the UK. Well, that's going to be hard to connect if you're in the UK. I don't know where everybody else is, but Greyhound joined and then never talked to me. So I stayed in a hole for 30 minutes while I was catching up on other things because I'm way behind on a bunch of stuff. And here we are. Also, I now have a vertical stream and a horizontal stream. Hi, Ninja Wolf. Ninja Wolf's been playing Fortnite lately. Are you doing build or no build? I've keep meaning to ask you. I'm guessing no build. No build, yeah. That's what I figured. You're more of a purist, and I get that. I get that. I can respect that. I'm more of a tower defense. So I was more of a save the world Fortnite kind of guy. I don't even know if that still exists. I ain't got time to build no mansion. But yeah, that's my that's all my stuff here. She was not live. Nope, she is not, and neither is anyone else. Was I your last choice? Be honest now. I was just showing everybody Monkey Minds a little bit. The when I made the data pack for Extra Life Hardcore with all of the stuff on the side, with the totals and everything, I'm like, oh, I could do that for me at the same time. So now I have one for me. We've raised $1,836. You were second. All right, I accept that. As long as I'm ahead of text. Oh, I love that, man. Hey, I was just talking about how I am very excited. Has the friends list been added yet? Yes. Yeah. I have friends. I got friends in low places. Yeah, I'm very excited for the wool slabs and stairs. That's next update. Because these roofs, which are all green, made out of, is that prismarine? Is that dark prismarine? I don't even remember. Is it I think it's warped wood. Yeah, it's warped wood. These are all made out of warped wood, which is kind of green. And it's a Xbox thing, Dag. I don't use Xbox, so I'm not surprised you're not there. But yeah, they're supposed to be blue. They're supposed to be blue. Also, they repainted the castle back to white. So they did the castle pink for the 50th. They didn't tell anybody it was just for the 50th. So I'm trying in the creative world. Pop over here real quick. Boop. I need to mute these channels for like 3 hours. Good. I don't have my teleporters. So hang on, I have to find them. TP 2319 something, and I don't. Oh, that's unexpected. Hey, we do also have crowd control here. Hi, Toffee. Crap, I don't remember my coordinates. Do I have it in my big book of streaming stuff? No, not there. Hang on. Magic Kingdom build. Ha! Here we go. Oh, it was wrong anyway. I want main gate. Villador.
Nailed
Gate
it.
Center, Main Street Hub, Emporium Street. Where's the main entrance? Why don't I have that written down? That would be a good thing to have written down, y'all. Uh-oh. Oh no. Wait, hold on. We've got panic. Anyway, I can figure this out. It's gonna be 4690 4960. God, I have been dyslexic all day with things. And then 2319. I forgot also that I should do that like higher. Let's go up 100 blocks. Okay, that's better. Welcome to Disney World. For those of you who haven't seen it yet. Nailed it. Samco, where are you, friend? For those of you who haven't seen it yet, this is the entrance to our Magic Kingdom area. We've got some stuff built. This normally you'd be able to see all of this because, you know, Voxy, but mods aren't updated. So this is the start of the monorail station. If you're familiar with Walt Disney World at all, this is the main turnstile, ticket style. They're now tap styles because you use your magic band. Oh, wait, hold on. Is it going to get to the corner? Hold on. Wait, we're going to get a corner. Hold on. Oh, so close. Hold on. This one? Is this it? Is this it? No. Ah. Homework. No, this one's not even close. Hold on. Wait a minute. This is what we used to do for fun, kids. We didn't do it. And then we've got this is the bus depot security entrance over here. There's bus depot people over here. I was working on this recently. This goes to the ferry. I love taking the ferry. Also, it looks like I'll be going in. This is some world edited. So, Samco, if you've never seen how I've done this, do I have that here? I don't. Do I have it here? I don't have that anywhere. Hold on. Hang on. Studio mode. Studio mode better. Pop-ups. Magic Kingdom, Magic Kingdom, Magic Kingdom, where you go? Might be a command. Anyway, I have a document in Affinity. So Affinity is it was similar to Adobe Illustrator. Now it is owned by Canva, and they combined all of their products. So there's a Photoshop, a vector, and a layout program if you're going to do things like designs for physical things. Magic Kingdom. That's not the one I want, but it'll open anyway. Hold on. A very large file. It'll take me a moment. While we're waiting, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, non-binary folks of all ages, it's time for some target practice. That's right. If you too would like a chance to win a ticket to the end of the month carnival prize, all you got to do, type !target in the chat, and you have a chance to win. Monkey B, you won last month. What would you like to do with it? I've been meaning to ask and haven't said out loud yet. I haven't explained this in a while, so let's go all the way back to the beginning while I have some time to open something. Open Google Earth as well. Dude, when I do stuff like this in Google Earth and Affinity, that people get confused why I have my stream set to Minecraft. All right, here we go. Here we go. Hit 3, hit 2, hit 1. No, you should take it if you need one. GG, Sebi, and Samco, Monkey and Toffee, you didn't lose any, so that's okay. Don't forget your exclamation point daily. By the way, there's also a channel point reward if you have the funds. You can do a roll a d20. If you get a 10 or 10 through 19, you'll get 1 ticket. If you get a natural 20, you'll get 5 tickets, and I will owe $5. If you get a natural 1, you'll lose a ticket, and I'll owe $1. I think that's how it works. Either it's natural ones, either $1 or $5, and 20s. I feel like 20 should be 5. I don't remember. One or the other. Also, sometimes it doesn't work, and that's just something you're going to have to live with. Anyway.
Nailed it.
Totally nailed it in every way. So this is Google Earth. You're probably familiar with Earth. Inside of Earth, in the land that we call Florida, there is Walt Disney World. Walt Disney World exists. Sorry, I wanted to do this one first. Walt Disney World exists with 4 different parks. It has Magic Kingdom, Epcot, it's over here, Animal Kingdom, and Hollywood Studios. There's also 2 water parks that I never remember where they are. Oh, Blizzard Beach is over here and Typhoon Lagoon's over here. And then a whole bunch of hotels. Oh, we're starting up. Thank you, Sebby. Yes, we do have crowd control on. And if you would like to !CC. I don't know why I can't type in there today. Then you can get the link there. If you buy any coins on that link, it will go to Extra Life directly. But you can only use those coins on my channel, so don't load up too many. Okay, so anyway, here we are. And here, there's the Magic Kingdom. So when you go to the Magic Kingdom, which is here, you park here, or you take a bus or a monorail or whatever. Well, you have to get on here before you get the monorail, unless you're coming from Epcot. Anyway, probably not. Never been there. So you park here, and you take either the ferry or the monorail, which goes through the Contemporary Resort to the Magic Kingdom. Now, when I first did this, oh no, pouring soda directly onto the RAM is so expensive. When I first started, I opened this up, and I made a bunch of pins in here, and I basically did all of these pins in Google Earth. I then zoomed in on these pins like this, which is as far as I could possibly zoom in, and I took a screenshot. And then I would go to the next one, and I took another screenshot. And then I went to the next one, and I took another screenshot. Then I took all of those screenshotted files, and I put them into this. This file is, 11,000 by 10,000 pixels. It's really, really, really large. No, there's a monorail in Vegas, and there's some around. I don't think they're illegal. So then, anywhere that I want to, I can zoom in. Like, for example, I have to call control to do that. Here in the castle, I could zoom in. Then I added this grid on here. This will get a little less fuzzy in a second. It takes a second when you first zoom in on it, because the file is large. I put this grid on here so that one square would equal 1 block. Let me turn off the utilidors. And I came down here and I said, well, I know roughly how wide this bridge is because I measured it. And so I said, all right, we're going to do this. And that's how many blocks across. Now, the problem is Dan did math wrong. So in reality, instead of building an exact one-to-one version of Walt Disney World, I made a happy accident, as Bob Ross would say. And I went a little bit too large. So now, like, my doorways are like 1.5 blocks wide by 3 blocks tall. But that actually works out pretty well because it gives me a little bit more detail space. So I have all of these sections like drawn out on here and then also down here. And I literally go and I count from here. As you can see, I got tired of drawing individual squares for straight diagonals. And I will just count. And this is my Z coordinate, and my X coordinate is somewhere here. My X coordinate is here. And I can just move these around up and down. So I can move this one. That was caps lock. Move this one down to here, and then I look and be like, this block is 5,009 by 2317. Oh yeah. And then I've been placing blocks for a long, long time. And like I have all of this. I have a lot more drawn out than I have built. But that's how this whole project started. It is a lot of work. It's been a lot of fun though. That's also why it's taken me like 7 years. So yeah, so that's where we're at here. And this was the first thing I built right here, the shell of the Emporium, because I wanted to make sure that my scale was right, because I knew if I could get enough detail in this, then that would work. I don't like the colors and I don't like the detail, but I could do it. So that was good. And there's thousands more blocks almost literally in the game since I first built that. And I have a lot of this like semi marked out here and there. I also, for the castle, because Disney is such an easy place to build around, you can find architectural plans. So I've used a lot of blueprints. There was a group, it was a Google group, Yahoo group, it was something. You write something in World Edit, allow you to import that flat map in your Minecraft world. Maybe, but that's all right. This is fun. That made all of these plans as like a volunteer group. They just enjoy drawing architectural drawings. And so I have a lot of these things that are already done, including elevation views, front views. If you're not, this is plan view, this is elevation view. And then all of that also for the castle. So I've done a lot of different things to get all of this working. To look real pretty like. Even so far as I went to Walt Disney World with a 360-degree camera. This one, in fact. I made a custom mount on a hat, and I walked around Walt Disney World like this, with this, and also my ears, for about 6 hours. One could call it a waste of a ticket. My wife and I had a great time that day. She went and she was riding all kinds of different things, and I was walking around Main Street and the entrance and all that. But I have all of these different things. So let's see, outer hub moats and bridges, for example. Let's open this up, and these are public on my YouTube page if anybody wants to see any of them. You're welcome to go visit if you want to, but I can just move around and be like, oh, that's what that tree looks like. I can be like, there's a fence here, there's some bushes, all this stuff. So I can just kind of walk around, and I made them all, Tomorrowland Terrace. That's where we are. And then I labeled the bridges and everything in here. So Bridge K is here. So that's where we're walking in this video. And it's just fun. Yeah, it's super ambitious, and it will never be finished, and that's okay. I don't mind. It's content, right? So this is what I do when I'm bored. But the problem is I get stuck on things like this. I'm not good with trees, which is a big thing, and I'm not good with the organics here. So I've been having a lot of trouble with some of these, because these have some really big trees in them. Like there's a tree there, there's a tree there. Over here, this section I'm actually really proud of. So this goes into the entrance to Liberty Square. Over here, this is the section that I have most complete, with all the stuff down here and all of this. And then some of the landscaping here. I'm using moss as the grass. I know, I wish. And then where we have bark mulch, I've been using Podzol. I might change this to add some leaf litter in, or possibly muddy roots, something like that. Some of this may change now. But I also very recently discovered a person on Planet Minecraft named Luna Herobrine. And Luna Herobrine makes trees in all different sizes and all different formats. So I downloaded all of those trees, and I put them all in a line, and I can just come over here in Lightmatica and grab any of them that I need. And they're free to use. There's no charge. They just offered them up and said, anybody who wants them, come grab them. And I did. So somewhere around here, once I finish this, I'm going to have to leave. I should actually leave it here now. I'm going to put a sign with their link to Planet Minecraft on here, because this has been a lifesaver for my brain, because I was literally stuck. I'm like, I can't do that. Now, that does mean I have to build all this crap in survival at some point later, which is kind of a shame. I like this. I like the short grass. But yeah, that's where we're at. I wish I could show you guys the whole thing, because it's so cool when you can see so far. Out of curiosity, my render distance, if I go up, fly. No, it's about the same, because it's the server render distance. Options, world options. No, I can only do game rules and restrictions. Yeah, can't do Can't do that. This is new in 26 or the last one in 25. I don't remember. Where you can actually, if you're an op on the server, you can change the world options. That I'm not going to change, which is fine. Open a world back up as a single player world. I would, but I'd have to unzip it. And moving these worlds around takes a long time. You know that's out of the realm you're on? Yeah. So this was the last thing I did. I also started changing the castle back to white. I'm trying to figure out what texturing I want to put on it. I've been using some shelves somewhere. But yeah, just trying to figure out what works here, what doesn't with the new colors. So that's where we've been at. Makes your nephew in one shot him. Whoopsie. Whoopsie. You can see here. Oh, this was testing. So Sebi, you say if I just do this, what's the recipe now? We got a new recipe on the server. It is 1, 2, 3, 4. One in the middle. 4 of those. It comes right in now. Nicely done, you people. Monkey Bee and Sebi were working on this. It just made it look like this. These are the same things. But what this does is if you're holding it in your offhand, when there are items on the ground, let's do a dropper. Fill it up with some stuff. And let's grab an observer or 2. I'm going to make the world's easiest clock. So now, as I get close, I'm just going to start picking things up from a much further distance than you would normally have, which is kind of cool. I think there are settings for distance on it too. Or that might have been the other one I was looking at. But yeah, pretty neat. So that we have a nice magnet. This was really great when you're like building over the void. Extra useful.
Yeah.
His old mod. Oh, I know.
Thanks for following.
Thanks, Movados. Welcome to the team. One of the goals for this is to be as vanilla as possible. Well, I didn't copy Kuyu's Magnet. The guy who made Kuyu's Magnet stopped updating it at 1.8, and Monkey Bee and Sebi and I have been fighting with it to keep it going, and finally we found a new one that is now being updated for current versions. So we gave up on that one, and then Monkey Bee made the custom model because he loves doing that and he's good at it. Also, I'm wearing Sebi's shirt, but it doesn't seem to be working. As vanilla as possible. The goal is I want people to be able to come here in a vanilla client and see it. So even things like this here, okay, this is a stretch, right? So this is three different maps that are made. Hang on. Normally I would have teleports for this. Our teleport mod died. Now I have to fly very far again. Oh, wait, I could teleport. It was discovered that if you build over the void, so there's nothing below, just void. This is a bad example because that's there. I think I put grass back down. I forget why. And then you make a map of the area. All of the void is invisible. So all the glass rather is invisible. I'm having to see if okay, all right. So then you can do with the data pack that turns item frames invisible. You can make it invisible. So we have these 2 maps here. We had a couple different versions of this. I forget. I think this is the one we ended up. It had nice shadows. But yeah, we tried a lot of those. And then this partner statue sign as well. Oh, it's gone. You can't see it. You finish it, add a column onto it. And we're full. And daily still doesn't work for the Ninja Wolf. I wonder why. I'm not going to try and fix it because it's complicated and stupid. But I wonder why. Fix it! Man's. Oh, because it's off. Why is it off? All right, that should fix it. That was easy. I don't know why you're making so much trouble about that. I can fix it. Two, one, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh, you should have waited a little bit longer before you claimed that daily ticket. GG Monkey B and Mr. Sebi. But yeah, this one was fun to make too. So these are actually both exist on Monkey Minds. Oh, and these exist on Monkey Minds as well. All of this done in survival. Although these, yeah, I did too, Monkey B. These are new colors now on Monkey Minds. So now they're yellow there and blue in the background. Yeah, blue and yellow, and then white and yellow. I don't remember. I will say when I changed the colors, I did cheat on the survival world, and I did that with a replace, with a fill command, because I was not remaking these maps again when they. I love this shirt. When they rebranded, I'm like, I am not rebuilding all 4 of these maps at 256 by 256 each. To replace all of the no, it wasn't going to happen. So anyway, there was some mild cheating on V2 of the maps in there. But oh yeah, I think I'm done with this section if I remember correctly. This was the thing that Monkey B and I forget who else, Ender I think, and Dag. Everybody was helping me dig out the island on survival. But I don't remember if I actually moved it over. Let's go look. Let's go look in the survival world. Where I can almost go faster because I can fly. Oh, hey, we're going to take a break. I don't feel like I need to take a break. So if you're not subbed, sorry. Hello? I remember that sound. Is it done yet? Yeah, no, we didn't. I didn't get too far with that. And it is a mob farm. Okay, cool. that looks cool. Internet user of the early years. Yeah, it's true. I also did this for fun recently. Copyright infringement. The whole thing is copying. Now, I only did that like a month ago. I need to I need to work on that. Where's my zooming device? Do I have a zoom button? I do. I need to work on that. I need to get that map. So what I need to do is I need to go find a old copy of of these maps because I didn't lock these apparently. There's a couple that aren't locked. I think that looks like it. Oh no, that one down there. No, those were there. Those are supposed to be there. Those are my corners. And those corners, by the way, line up exactly with those corners. Now, this is different because this doesn't exist anymore and they're rebuilding stuff. So I have to decide when I get to this point, do I want to redo the satellite maps or do I just build it like it was? I don't know. That's being, fairly generous because so far I've got from here to here. I don't even have any of that finished. So over there seems a little aspirational, if you know what I'm saying. Are the ads over? Oh, no, the ads just started. Okay, anyway, this is where we're at. Oh, actually, we got some maps we got to update down there. We got to update some maps, boy. And I also have over here. This is how it started. When was that? 2021, July 20th. Hey, we're almost at our Disney anniversary. July 28th. Add that to my calendar. WTW. Hi, Cap Block. Repeat. Repeat annually on July 28th. Do not end. Oh. Oh, I also have a journey map. How do I turn that on? This one. Not journey map. Zeros. X zeros. And then that one. Ooh. I'm just killing time right now. Then game day 2021, I was like, I could build a whole castle. No, I could not. So I started November 5th and I finished February 17th. And then we cleaned out a whole bunch of the moat area. And then we built the moat area, except for here because that's all underground. And there it is all underground. Why doesn't that have a date on it? That should have a date on it. Oh, crap. That probably used to have a date on it. Starts for cat. Yeah, but it was, I had all the materials and I had the Lightmatica. I actually thought I could have done it. I had advantages that others did not. So this one is current. These are locked. Where are we at on that advertisement? Advertisement has ended. Welcome back. So yeah, lots of maps. Lots of maps. This is the whole area. Yeah. And then when I tried to build the other one, let's go down here. Let's see. I don't even know if I have Lightmatica set up on here or if I have to go remake it. Go find out. Let's find out, actually. Let's go through here. So these are the utilidors, otherwise known as the utility corridors. That's not rockets. Same shape, though. I'm going to sneeze. Pardon me. And if you missed the song the first time, here it is again. It's still on cooldown. I made protection so it doesn't restart. All right. if I were to just grab a stick? I need a stick. MR. Ooh, hey, there's some stuff here. It's not quite loading, but kind of. Okay, hold on. Let's look at our placements. Breaker, can I reload it? No, I can't reset it. Off, on. Aha! There it is. Okay. So we could actually build this. I just need to figure out what materials I need. What are those supposed to be? Sandstone stairs. Sandstone stairs. I have the worst time saying that. All right, let's get a material list. And let's do some stuff. Material list. Write to file. Hold Alt for a JSON is what I want, I believe. No, Shift for a CSV is fine. If this actually opens. Cool. No items necessary. I love that. Seems wrong, but because it's a scheduled task. Hang on, I have to load the rest of it. Okay. Wait a minute. We're loading some chunks. Please hold. Okay. Now I can do a material list. Cool. Now let's write to a file. Copy that into materials. Crying obsidian, stone, tinted glass, redstone, stone slab, purple concrete, hopper observer piston. Wonder what I was making. We'll never know. I just want this. Copy. Go here. Paste it. View only because it doesn't retain which stupid thing. All right, and then this can all get deleted. I can show you what I'm looking at here. I have it as a Google Doc because it's way easier, and also people can help. So, 2 stacks of moth blocks, those are done. We can uncheck all of this right now. So once I gather the sandstone, and then once I craft the stairs, it tells me that I have it. But that tells me how many I need of each thing, which is good. So let's go see what we have that we can do without actually collecting anything. Because this is not what I was planning on streaming today. All right, use those decked out skills. Those decked out skills failed me again. Okay, so sandstone. Unlikely that I'm going to have many. They are smooth sandstone stairs. So there's that. There's some more. And otherwise, we can just grab some smooth sandstone. And some crafting tables. No. Can I do this? I believe that's better, right? How many do I need? 11 stacks. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, I spilled something. Oh no, this is the worst. Oh, panic. Everyone panic. Thank you, Mark. Delicious yogurt. I should probably Grab a shulker. You can put that stick with the other sticks. All right, 9 and a little bit. How much more do I have in here? And 11. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. Okay. So those are gathered and crafted. Leaves. Now, this is the part that I'm going to have trouble with. There's more than that I'm going to have trouble with. Oh, that's excellent. Jungle wood. I'm going to want 2 stacks. So you guys might as well stay in there. I need to make jungle wood. All right, we're going to do this. Just hanging out over there, waiting for you. Why do I have so much wood on me? All right, jungle wood going there. Dark oak. That's spruce. Just kidding. Dark oak. Spruce. 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 Cool. All right. Oh, that was an illegal thing. Oh no!
Run for the hills!
We've got a raid. Welcome in, Raiders Fedrant. Thank you so much for coming in to say hello. I was going to go to full screen camera, but first, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, non-binary folks of all ages, if you'd like a chance to win a ticket to our end of the month carnival prize, type exclamation target in chat right now. I got room for 2 more. By the time you see this, it's going to be 1 more or even less. But Fedrant, thank you so much for coming to hang out. Silver down, taking the number 4 spot. Welcome in, Raiders. My name is Wild West Dan. I am a charity streamer here on Twitch. Normally, on Sundays, I would be playing on the Extra Life Hardcore server, raising money for Boston Children's Hospital, and raising money with a bunch of other people for other various children's hospitals. But today, just me. So we're hanging out on Monkey Minds. We're doing some stuff on our giant Walt Disney World mega build. I always get 4th. And we're having some fun. What were you playing, Fedran? What was happening? 3, 2, 1. I met Fedran through Toppy. That was rude. We have people here. GG Mark and Monkey B and Toffee, I guess. Sorry, Silverdown. I'm sorry. But what were you playing? I met Fedran through a Discord server for Minecraft creators. Actually, run by some Microsoft folks. So super amazing streamer. Highly recommend giving them a follow. And just all around wonderful people over there too. I lurk there a lot and I don't chat much, which I should. But I don't. I lurk more than I do other things. Right now we're just collecting materials, seeing what I have in my thing, and my wife is waiting for me to ask me a question.
I need to know. I need to vacuum very quickly over here.
Okay.
I need to know when you can use it.
Give me 10 minutes.
Oh.
Okay. So now we're just going around in our storage room trying to find all of the things that I need. A lot of it is jungle. So let's see. I need some jungle leaves. I need short grass. How do I get short grass? Is that shears or is it silk touch? Or do I have to grow it? What do I have for jungle leaves? I have a lot of oak. I have a lot of spruce. I have some azalea. That's actually really good news. There's a hopper back here. Nope. You get tall grass. You give it a haircut. I need a haircut. made a plugin that's sort of easier. I have the whatever. I do have a mod for it, which makes it nice. Need a less organized chest. Yeah, like this one. And it makes a cool noise. I like that. I was against it for a long time, but now I enjoy it. All right, jungle fences. So let's come over here. Let's get some wood first of all. Boop. And I should have some sticks. How many fences do I need? Jungle fence. 17. Done. Oh, no, really? Nice. This is an older version of Maizuma Games auto sorter. And it works pretty good, but you have to leave the chunks loaded, which is a pain because it's carts, and carts don't like to be unloaded. But it's one of the multi-item sorter ones. So like I can do all of these things, but not those. And all of that, but not those. I actually have a new one that I want to try, about half built. Switching over to copper golems, but not entirely copper golems, like half copper golems. I just haven't gotten to it yet. But I enjoy the copper golems, even though it's slow. At least they don't break when you unload the chunks. Oh, that's cool. So it's basically you made a hopper filter. No, Gory's not on the stream, Monkey Bee. All right. What else jungle do I need? Besides the leaves, that's it. Okay. So, cocoa beans. What are the chances that I have cocoa beans in here? Like 0? That's cool. I would love actual filters. I think they should have done that with copper. You made a hopper out of copper. You would have a little slot that you could filter items. I love the way that Monkey Bee, what's the mod that I like with the belts and gears and things? I can't think of the name. Monkey Bee's watching on YouTube. There's a longer delay there. Please hold. Create. I like the way Create does it because they have the paper that you can put in with multiple items on the filter. And I think that's pretty neat. I liked, ignore my gas farm. I built my gas farm too close to my storage system. So there's gas that's dying. I apologize. You put a filter in a filter in a filter. I didn't know that. Ender.io used to do that. Oh, cool. I don't do much modded besides some quality of life things. But I would love it if that was vanilla. Okay, mossy cobblestone wall, mossy cobblestone brick. That seems unlikely, but it's possible. Anything's possible. But not this time. All right, let's grab some cobble and some vines. We totally have vines, right? We have an abundance of vines. Who wouldn't have vines everywhere? Besides most people. I don't think I have a vine farm. This is the problem is I didn't run out of traffic cones. I would never do that. I don't have enough of the organics to do what I want to do. Mangrove planks. I need 13 of them. But I need 20 of the stairs. Yeah, we're gonna have to go mangroving. Anybody know where in the tunnels the mangrove is? Wait, let me dump stuff first. Yeah, I'll get it back. Green? I'm in green. Where in green? Okay, hold on. Maybe I won't take the fast route. To the north. I thought that was going to be a mistake. Mushroom, Witch, Jungle, Stronghold, Burning Village. Extra life maps. Are you sure it's green? Witch Farm 2. It's probably red. Everything's red. Hang on, detour. Why are you there? Now you're waiting for me on the other side. Woo! I think this was me, but I don't remember why. A lot of jungle leaves. Oh, is that not me? I was hoping this was me. Can I have some leaves? Am I allowed to destroy this jungle, or is this a jungle we're trying to keep? Welcome to the jungle. We got cocoa beans. How many cocoa beans do I need? 13. Perfect. All right. Oh, so I can have those? I'm getting some leaves. I need 6 stacks of leaves. I'm going to get more than that because I will lose some. I vaguely remember this, but I might be wrong and I'm stealing from someone. And if I am, they'll never figure out it was me. I mean, I'll give it back, is what I meant to say. All right, so then I need some vines. Ooh, there's a pathway. Yeah, I don't think this was me then. I think I stole someone's leaves. Do I have bamboo? I mean, probably. Just in case. Now I have 11 bamboo. They're coconuts. Sort of. It's like a whole thing over here. It all feels familiar. It's definitely not me. One short from the fabled 12 bamboo of Lost Legends. That's right. I really literally only needed 13. They are decorative blocks to look like coconuts on the palm trees. So I need 13 of them. I have 14. And there's more everywhere. What I really want is vines. How many vines do I need? So I need mossy cobblestone wall. I need 48 of those. Cobblestone brick, I need 32 of those. And that's it. I also need shears. I didn't bring any. Although I do think I have a set of unbreaking shears somewhere in a chest. We get like 2 stacks of vines, maybe. Oh no, it's definitely someone's base. I think it might be Rusty Bells. But you know, as the guy who pays for things, I'm allowed to just steal. That's how the rules work, right? I'm only stealing the renewable things. Right? I don't know where your base is. Are you on the map system? I started the tunnel maps, but then we outgrew it and Sebi took over. Actually, how a lot of Monkey Minds has worked. I start it, and then we outgrow it, and Sebi takes over. I'm not going to lie. I don't like it that way. How did you get in there? Nope, there's nothing there. I made it better. I don't, was it you? Honestly, I thought it was me. I don't remember things. We all know this. I believe it. There's no tunnel to it. How do you get to it then? Okay, I now have 12 bamboo. I thought it was a pretty good map. No, the problem is we had stuff too close together. We literally outgrew it. So now there's one map per tunnel. All right, what do we got? Oh, said 2 stacks would probably be enough. Do I still feel that way? Kind of. I go to the end and go through the portal. Yeah, I mean, that works. That is a option. Hey, short grass. 2 stacks. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, non-binary folks of all ages, Monkey Bee did the thing and it didn't work. There it goes. It's time for some target practice. Oh no, my durability. Whatever will I do? You know, I could get a magnet. What do I even do with the magnet? I didn't make it on here. Right, I had a magnet, I broke a magnet, and I threw them all away. How many stacks? 2 stacks. Close. Oh no, what am I gonna do? Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. What do we got? It's just Monkey Bee. We got one more. $46. The skeleton over there. I think he's seen me. Luckily, he's not as much of an aimbot as other skeletons. I don't know which way to get back anymore. There's lights over here, though. There's a stack. Okay. Now I'm either going back or... Nope, wrong way. That hole's weird. Ah! That's some difficult parkour right there. All right. I see you, zombie. I just don't care. All right, so I got short grass. I got jungle leaves. I think I have mossy cobblestone wall and brick wall. I was looking for mangrove is what I was doing. Way. That way. I always put it, when I make a tunnel, I put a torch here so that you know that way is towards the world. Oh, you know what, Monkey Bee? I hate that this doesn't zoom in towards the mouse. Really annoying. Purple tunnel, you say? Oh, you can't read them on here. That would be too easy, wouldn't it? Nope, can't read it. Darn it. Would have been awesome. .19 terrain. It doesn't mean anything to me anymore. Is it 1.19? .19 was the swamp. Yeah. So much stuff in the red tunnels. Dr. Professor the Ninja Wolf. Wither Skelly Farm. There's 17 and 18. Debbie, I want to change the names on some of these. Nether maps. Witch Farm 3. All right, so let's try 1.19. So it's after Witch Farm 1 and before Drowned Farm. Meanwhile, I'm going to take a quick break and go refill my water bottle. And then we'll be right back. Flowers and gunpowder. Old Flower Farm. Where's Old Flower Farm? Okay, I'm still going to go further. All right, I'll be right back, y'all. Don't go anywhere for a few minutes, and I'll see you in a minute. My Stream Deck keeps losing my knobs, even though it's pinned. And it should be there all the time. Keeps disappearing. I don't know why. Anyway, we're back. Okay, so we are going, which farm? Where am I? Old Flower Farm. So which farm 1 and then 1.19 terrain? Let's see what we got. I want to see which farm 1. Ooh, how much do I want to see which farm 1? No, that's not bad. We went through a phase of making witch farms on Monkey Mines. Ah, this is mine. Through things. Whatever. This is an okay witch farm. The nice thing about this witch farm is actually the this was right after the auto crafters came out, which is why I decided to make it. This was less about materials and more about crafting. This is my first auto crafter with the book. Still have those books. It's that red one on the bottom. Was it before and then I added this in? Maybe. Maybe, but this is not the most efficient witch farm anymore. But it's a pretty simple farm. It is, if I remember correctly, the shifting floor design. Yeah, which, no, it's not a shifting floor design. I lied. It's a water moving thing. And then they fall down here. How do I get down there? Do I have a way down there? Or is it just closed up? I honestly don't remember if I have a way down there. I might not. But we can do this while I slowly drown. The witches just come down here into here. And entity cramming kills them pretty much instantly. Yeah, there really is no way into there, huh? Weird. And then the items go up on the side. Over there. No, I like that witch farm. And then added the crafters on. Maybe. That could be correct. All right, so now we're going to turn left. Ancient city. Here's 1.19 terrain. Let's see if this is it. If it is, I want to rename that to Mangrove Forest. All right. All right. So what do I need? I need actual mangrove. But while I'm here, take a bunch of leaves. Hi, there's an ocean there. This, by the way, is the fastest way to get mud. Ignore anyone who tells you otherwise. All right, I need. Ooh, what'd you do? What'd you do? All right, I need. There's no way I'm going to have a flint in here in any of these. Because who would keep a flint? But I might have some gravel. I do have some gravel. Dump some of the rest of the stuff in here. 12 bamboo is important. All right, we're going to place down some gravel and then everything I have is silk touch. First one. First try. Nailed it. All right. Redstone, please. It's even in the book now as just a magnet. Wait. All right. Good stuff. Now we can go back to shearing the sheep. No, there's not actually sheep. This is the best use for the item magnet. Getting some prophet ghouls while I'm here. Okay, cool. And then we get some wood. Now I need mostly stairs. I need 20 of them, 13 planks. Don't need a lot. Don't need a lot, but we're gonna, while we're here, we're gonna do some collecting. Because it just makes sense. All right, I can't. These are the least favorite trees of a lot of people. You can see why. How do you get those? Isn't this? That's a fortune. Really? You can't get the roots with anything but shears? That I didn't know. No. How do I get the roots? Where am I getting the? I'm getting the roots. You dum-dum. Just they're flying towards me so fast. Yeah. Never mind. Eh. The roots and the muddy roots, I think, are my favorite. First time I've ever tried like a large-ish scale mangrove collection. See what I'm missing. So in 26, I know. In 26.3 on Java, it's a completely different number on Bedrock. 26.4 or 5, I think. Because they wanted to make parity. We will be getting temporary sleeping methods. Getting cots. And when you use a cot, it won't set your spawn, it won't reset your spawn. So we have a mod on the server. I might actually get rid of it after the next version comes out. We shall see. Do you need help? Yeah.
No?
Okay.
Not how I can put in the thing.
I don't think you're gonna be able to do more than one.
What?
I don't think you'll be able to do more than one. That should be fine. We need a hoe. All this time, I've only got a stack and a half of actual wood. I might have one. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, non-binary folks of all ages, it's time, I do, for some target practice. Break these shears real quick. Good. Oh yeah, that's just as fast. Nice. Okay, that's what I should be doing. And here we go. And 3, 2, 1. It was a little delayed, but GG Monkey. Well done. That looks funny on the vertical stream. But I don't need that many. I only need 20 stairs. I have enough. I wanted to be done with this. Just get a little more of the actual wood if I can. It's easy to get. And let's get. This is a fortune. Why is that a fortune? That should be a silk touch. Steve says they have an extra dog crate. Babe.
What?
Steve says they have an extra dog crate.
That's too far away. I can't.
I could.
He's gonna be in this area.
I can go tomorrow.
No, you're working tomorrow.
I meant Tuesday. I don't know what I actually don't know what day it is generally, so I thought tomorrow was Tuesday.
I can't hear.
So I thought tomorrow was Tuesday because I don't know what day it is. We are 1 block short of 2 stacks. I think that's about where we're going to leave it for today. And then we're going to go make a new hoe that's Silk Touch. Because why do I have a Fortune? Fortune. I guess if I wanted to get do I have one in there? No. Need 2 of them. I can put it away anyway. Okay. Yeah, that's that don't work. Oh, wrong way. Oh no, that was the right way. Dang it. Now, I'm gonna explode myself everywhere. Oh, Monkey Beat, did I show you this? So somebody set up the tunnel to all the way to Calliope, which is also down this tunnel, just further. But I still needed to be able to turn onto mine. I put in a delay ice block. If you need to go down that way, you can. Ow. That's the kind of digging I enjoy. Mindless nether tunnels are just fun sometimes. I should rename this bundle. It could have been Mark. Should dye it. Ooh, I could dye. Oh, I don't want to dye it. If I was going to match my toolbox, it would be black. I don't appear to have any black dye. All right. Time for the old standby. Sweet. I forgot you could do that. All right. So we need to make some planks. And then we need to make some stairs. I wish this worked. Oh, the mini blocks work in here. I forgot about that. Yeah, it was a long tunnel. I kind of remember, but I don't anymore. Do I have it? It's over here. It's down there. Be darned if I know what it is. The thing that annoys me is it's not on the it's a 2 wide next to a 1 wide. Or weirds me out. All right, stairs. We're just gonna make stairs the oldie-fashioned way. How many stairs do I need? 20. All right, 20 stairs, and 13 planks. Done and done. Let's get the mossy. But not from there. All right, we have some cobbly stone. And we made some mossy cobbly stone. I need mossy cobblestone walls. And I need 48 of them. All right, and then I need the brick versions. I just do this. I can't just make mossy bricks this way, huh? How do I make mossy stone bricks? Do I have to just have stone bricks? I only need 32 of them. And then from there, I can do this. And what did I say, 32? Okay, that's done. Warped things. Where do I keep warped in here? Again, sorry. I have an extreme muffler. All right, let's do search for cast muffle sound, ambience. Okay. Okay, that might work. We'll see. Okay, actually, what we can do, test this. I could say Piglin ambient. Do both of those. Can't tell which one I'm hearing. Well, now I don't see any. Well, that's annoying. The only time I actually want you stupid noisemakers. Okay, anyway. I might have fixed the gas problem, but the farm is literally right here. So that was poor planning on my part. Oh, look, we're doing things. What are we doing? What are we sorting? Oh, I did walk away while this was running, which I'm not supposed to do. All right, whatever it is, it's not even sorted. Hey, Sebi/MonkeyB. With Prism, can I do one launcher logged in as a different person? One instance, I mean. You guys might not know that. Can I have Dan Cam logged into one instance? Yeah, I don't think Sebi has multiple accounts. Where's Crimson? Where's Warped? Well, I will, but I can't do that on stream. That's one of those things where I just don't, you don't have a Smurf account. It's true. It's true. Oh, there's some. All right, what do I need? Warped planks. I need 13 of them. Done. Warped stairs. I need 20 of them. Dang it, I don't have enough. No way, possible way we could fix. How many did I say? 20. Warped stairs, warped planks. All right. Diorite wall. Anything else in here I want to get rid of? You know what? I could save myself some time here. Didn't work. Someday I'm going to figure out that sound muffler. You just wait. You just wait. Monkey Bee's on. Oh, hi. You can go back in there. You're coming with me. You're going to go in there. Okay. Diorite wall. Interesting. I need 10 of them. I'm only going to bring 10 of them. Pale oak shelf. Now, I don't think I have any pale oak in here at all. I lied. Pale oak shelf. Now, this all needs to be stripped. We need to figure out some way of finding something to strip logs without having to place them. Because this is a dumb mechanic. Also, sorry for just doing collection things on stream. I did not have this planned for today. How many do I need? 6. Nailed it. I'm willing to bet money. I don't have pale oak shelves in the filter. Okay. Cool. I didn't actually log that one into the account yet, so I won't have that. But cool. All right, up here you get that. Wait for it. And go. I got the timing right. Ooh, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, non-binary folks, all ages, time for some diapers. Oh, it was a stripped one I wanted to put in there. Was there a stripped one in there? Nope. Even though I do plan on taking this whole system apart. You want to see what it's going to look like? Let me show you. It's not finalized. it is. What happened? GG, Monkey Bee. It's over here somewhere. It's over here somewhere. Ooh. So it's not finalized. You can see I've got a couple copies. So I basically took this section, emptied it out, gave myself as much room as I possibly could, and then trying to figure out what would be best. I've got a couple options. So I've got, it's similar to the barn. That would be awesome, Debbie, because it would be nice if I could do that. Needed a loader for the storage now. That's all taken care of. I just need enough slots. So this gives me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. Give me 9, 18, 36. This gives me 36 different things, which is probably not enough. Chunk loader. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much just chunk loader. This gives me 36 plus another 18. So 48. All right. I don't know if that's right. So I think this is what I was going to end up going with. This is my new favorite bulk storage. Thanks. Because what it does is it filters here and it comes down. Nope, sorry, it's over here. It's not done. Did I finish it on this one? Yeah. So it filters up here and it comes down into here and then it ends up in these barrels, which not barrels anymore. But it would end up in these shelves and you literally just click on it and take a stack, which is just a super, super quick way of just grabbing it. I'm in creative mode. Yeah. But I don't have to jump either, which is good. And then more bulk storage here, but this is all shulker boxes. So. Yeah. Honestly, Sebi, mostly the DanCam one, I don't even use mods. I just let it be. So this is, gosh, I don't even remember. It's the inputs, I think. It's nothing. It's not done. That's why. Oh, that's the outputs. Yeah, so that's empty shulkers, and I think this is miscellaneous unsorted, if I remember correctly. Yeah. So it starts here. You can dump it into either one of these. Comes through here, comes down here, goes through a shulker unloader, goes through a shulker buffer. So the first thing it does is it does non-stackable shulkers. Those go into the same thing. And items. And then this is the emptying. Yeah. So if it's a shulker box, oh gosh. Item buffer, shulker buffer. Yeah, shulkers will drop down. Why will they drop down? Because of this one. Yes. You go through here and then into here. And if it's a shulker, it can't go that way. So it'll come down here. Yeah. That's what it is. And then non-stackables would go through the shulker box. And then I'm pushing everything else back into here. So only shulker boxes go down there and everything else sort of rings around and comes down into there. I remember this now. This is just a giant item buffer so that it holds things so that it doesn't back up too much. and then comes down here and does literally the exact same thing, because everything comes down into here. Everything from the stack is coming around this way and going into here. And the shulker unloader is in the middle here somewhere. Here. That has to have one item in it. Shulker unloader right there. And then everything goes here, all the way over here, up this item elevator, which I've had to rotate a couple times. Continuing up the item elevator, and then it goes into this chest. The golems will take it. Yep, the golems will take it from there. And this is where I was moving stuff around. Yeah, I have to reorder some of the hoppers. This is where I was trying to figure it out. So it comes in here, goes this way, goes around, comes back. Yes, right. They take it from here. They check all of these. If it doesn't fit, it would go into this one. This one will go into here, all the way down here into that one. These golems would check all of these. If they can't find it, it goes into there, which goes into this one. Golems will check it, goes into there, goes into this one. Golems will check it, goes into here, goes into this one. Golems will check it, back around here. And if that has nothing, that's when it goes into the unsorted. I found a use for the arrows. I'm so good at what I do. So I thought it was going to take up a lot more space, but it didn't. I need to move this ginormous thing. I wish there was an easier way of a shulker loader. I don't remember why I built that there. For bulk storage over into there. And I have a lot more available because there's actually no distance on this. So I have a bunch. And I'm just going to start here and then not build the front on anymore until I decide that I'm going to do it. But yeah. Oh, that's a problem. This whole thing has to go over all of that first. And then go into that chest. Okay, well, that's fine. That's fine. Again, not finished. But eventually I'm going to replace it with pretty much all iron golems and some bulk storage. And I think it'll be nice. And I'll get rid of all of this where I need the loader. See that one right there. Very tiny loader. Smooth sandstone. Apparently I need more. I need 6 of them. I'll take that many. No, I have one stripped. Oh no! Ah! No soda has been consumed. What are we gonna do? 7,483. You're not wrong. You want to work on that instead? We can do that instead. I didn't need that many planks. But I don't need a stripped one. Did I put it up there? I don't remember. Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Blue sandstone. I got waxed oxidized copper lantern. Sea lantern. 5. I bet the sea lantern 5 is just corner blocks that I don't actually need. Resin brick wall. I need resin brick wall. No, I don't have that. Three player heads. I think I'm replacing those with cocoa beans. Pale oak pressure plate. Seb, you have a baked bean farm? Here's the resin in the old barn. Amazing. Amazing. All right. Oh, I need 2 of those. Wasn't looking. I need 2 of those. Okay. Pale oak trap door. Should have kept that on me. oak trap door. I don't actually know what that looks like. It looks like that. I need 1. Here's 12. All right. I'm just going to take those with me. Mangrove trapdoor. I need 1. Here's 12. I'm really just going to take the 1 though. Nope. I can still hear it. And 1 warped trapdoor. That I have. All right, cool. All right, so the only thing I'm missing is a waxed, oxidized copper lantern. That was really loud. Monkey Bee calls it a baked bean farm, even though that's really the iron. Raw iron. I don't even think I have copper. Y'all, I might not have any copper. Wrong button. I have 9 deep slate copper and 13 regular copper. I have some copper. All right, if I was copper and I wanted to make a... How do I make copper nuggets? I mean, that's what I want. It's just the ingots. Well, I don't have any ingots. I don't know if you can tell. All right, let's go to the barn. Let's see what we got in the barn. I'm looking for resin and copper. Don't catch me, copper. I also would like to go right here for a moment. I might need to build the same thing in the nether. Like right here. The hardest part about all of that is going to be no, I don't want either of you there. Trying to get. There's some more baked. Oh no, ours are too. Sometimes barbecue sauce. No one would know. All right. I haven't been over in the barn in a while. Uh-oh. There's a geezer. There's a turtle on top. You all right? You've been doing a lot. All right. So if I were Cooper. Where would I be? I'd be here. Look, Cooper. It is, yeah. It's old people for us. How many wax oxidized copper lanterns? 6 of them. And then what do I actually need to? Is it just a torch? It's a soul. It's a copper torch. Okay. So I need the thing that nobody ever cares about. I need coal. Where would one find coal in here? Oh, hey, lanterns. Doesn't help, but cool. Almost. All right, I'm just gonna make some charcoal. Oh, I have a lot of. There's no furnace in here. Okay, that's fine. We can bring it back with us. And bring some extra just in case. All right, and Stebby, resin is in mob drops. Thank you. That was my next question. Which one's mob drops? I got resin. What do I need? Resin brick wall. Resin brick wall. GG, Toffee, and Sebby. Nicely done. Okay. No, I want this one. Really? Nope. I haven't played with this yet. Hello. All right, so resin comes from there. Okay, so I can break that down. Is this one of those that goes back and forth? I like the ones that go back and forth. Hi, Sebby. Yeah, good. All right. Then I need resin bricks. Didn't you just say I could do resin bricks? Oh, I have to cook it. I have to cook it. Oh, why aren't those working now? Hi, Sebby. Yeah, can't remember the question now. Monkey B has a question for you. He doesn't know what it is, though. All right, I have to go cook some resin. And I have to go cook some wood. So I have everything I need. Technically, you need some wax, but I have a wax farm. I saw some in here. That's good to know. Oh, yeah. There's some coal. Is that uncraftable? Yep. Okay, so that means I can make the torches. And I need, what do I need? 6 of them? We'll make 8 of them. And then I can make some lanterns. I have 6 of them. Might as well make 2 more. And then they have to be oxidized and then waxed. But if they're fully oxidized, they don't really need to be waxed. They actually don't need the wax. Don't tell anyone that's going to be wrong. All right, we're going to cook the resin. And 2 copper torches. I would never. All right, back we go. That frightened me. I don't know why I decided to fly this way. I wish I had some way of cooking things quickly. And I'm going to light up all my furnaces. Oh, I did light up all my furnaces. I didn't even think I had 36 in there. All right, waxed oxidized copper lantern, sort of. Don't know what those 3 player heads are. But I need 4 resin brick walls. Nailed it. This is gonna go badly. Wow. I've been using this a lot and not refilling. Bad, Daniel. was going faster than the hopper. Okay, good. How full are we? That's still working. Happy about that. Ooh. Okay. Got 2 extra. And we're off. Resin brick wall. Delete row. All right, I have all the stuff I need. And with that, we're gonna call it a stream. No, let's. I am gonna stop before I'm not gonna build it, but let's go and just put stuff there so we have it ready to go. I don't know why I chose this one. Now I have to fly all the way there. The whole point of the utilidors being in the nether is so I don't have to walk as far. That spot right there is where I have all of my light maticas start from. That's always where I stand for light matica. I'll fly by this, see if it's still playing from last time. All right, and then right here, I'm gonna pop down some shulker box. Boom and boom. All right. So next stream that we're on Monkey Minds, we'll do this. But first, thank you, Monkey Bee, for being my chunk loader. I have so many portals around there. I haven't wanted a chunk load. That's why I want to change it out for this. So let's see if we can do this real quick. First thing I got to do, bring all of this over. Now, if I remember correctly, I have an exploded view of this. Yeah, this is what's in Calliope. That was my original idea. And then I'm like, I can fit more, I think, because I just basically copied that right over. And I said, you know, I can do more. And I did. Here. So this is better. But this just hurts so badly trying to do this. So we've got the shulker loader here. We've got all the loaders. We've got all of this. So is this working? Hey, check that out. All right. But is that what I want? Honestly, I think I'm going to take this to here. And we're just gonna, where do I want to stand? I want to stand there. And we're just gonna put it here. Okay. So then I need to come up and figure out how far we need to go. So I need the in. Let's start there. I don't know how high I have to go. I think this is going to be wrong. Yeah. All right, I should really start with this, right? So let's start here. Some days this is a pain. Ooh, there we go. Got in the rhythm. All right. I want to be able to see this. Excuse me. All right. Let's just remake it. I like building out of wool in the nether because I'm a rebel. Do what I want. So this just detects. This is always 15 here. This is always 14 until this is full. And that is going to be a dispenser facing up. I have that backwards. I have all of that backwards. You're never able to open these chests, and that's okay. It's been a weird sort of a bits and bobs stream today. Not at all what I had planned. All right. This is always the hard part for me, is which one's facing which ways. So facing up, facing over. I'm going to do one. Facing up. Oop, other one. Facing up and facing over. Just do one slice real quick, because then I can remember this one has to be looking up. Yeah, that's the hard one. Let's do this one first. This is the problem with loaders, is They are annoying to position. All right, and then just going to random block this one. No, just bits and bobs, not bobs and bits. That would be weird. Don't be silly. You know what I would like to do? I would like to do some target practice. That's what I would like to do. I didn't actually copy. I just selected all of those blocks. I'm going to stand right on top of this end. Cool. Now I know what they are. All right, I never played target practice because I can't. It's not allowed. Three, two, one. I feel like I did something wrong. No, I'm exempt. So as soon as I play, I can't get the currency that says you're already in the game. So then I immediately join all four, and then I can't win. But I still win, but I don't earn anything. But yes, I have. But because I can't get a currency, I can't look at the currency and say, is this guy in this? For my own good. All right. I suppose you guys would like me to change scenes, wouldn't you? Fine, I will. One of these things is not like the other. And it's the dropper. I do sometimes play the Discord one. The web version is actually the most fun because you get to aim. A little stuttery here. Can't imagine why. All right, that. And then those are up there, so I can break all these. And observers. Facing this way? Yep. We've done those first. Ever tell you guys how much I hate building these? One of my least favorite things to build in Minecraft. Okay. Doesn't that need a block there? Or is this all just quasi connectivity? Quasi. Weirdo. All right. Then I need you. That row is wrong. What you get for only looking at the end. I mean, for like schools and stuff, it's August. For heat around here, closer to mid-September, probably. Good. So this is going to just slowly fill. This is going to check if there's anything in here. When one goes through, it'll trigger another one until that just stays solid. So it's kind of like a clock, but it's a hopper clock. And we'll cover these with any block because as of a few things ago, he did say camp was over. Thought he said camp was over. He said something about camp. I only half read his text messages. And then up here, we can finally grab you. So how high do I need to make that? And now I just want this. It's 1, 2, 3. So it's from there. Let's see if we can reverse engineer that. So that's what I want. Then we can build this on top of it. How do I do that? That becomes the next question. I stand right here. That should be there. I like that I'm using observers for my temporary blocks. So this is a ridiculous amount of hoppers. Like, super annoying amount. Can I go down one more? I could totally go down one more. All right. I could not go down one more. Okay. That's it. Then this goes here. Yeah, I know. I was just thinking about that. These both have to be hoppers though, right? Oh, you know what? Please hold. I do this the other way. And that's my cue. That I should probably be wrapping up. Well, today didn't work out the way I thought it was gonna, but I'm mostly okay with it. Let's see if I can anti-lag a little bit. Close Excel. I definitely don't need that open. Close Affinity. Close Google Earth. Everything else I'm streaming with, that can stay. Okay. Didn't solve the lag problem. Wonder if this is a sodium thing. I mean, oh, I don't know how to change it on here. I'm going to prefer OpenGL. Game must be restarted to apply one or more video settings. Oh, well, we'll just ignore it. Okay, so then here, I really want all of that to go up here. It used to go up here. Because if it goes up here, where are we starting? You're starting there. So we go through all of this first. Still crafting, huh? Keep it up. It's still standard? Okay. Well, I'm not going to switch to Vulkan and try that in the middle of the stream. Yeah, but what we would do here. Okay, so I could go up higher. And the only advantage to going up higher is for reasons. What reasons? I don't know. It would give me another stack here. I don't need another stack there of shulker box items. Seems too close, but out of curiosity, am I doing like chunk borders? Nope. It's not the same spot every time. Weird. Also annoying. Yeah, that besides some pots. Never used pots before. I don't even know how to make them. Can this one be a pot? This one can be a pot, right? It'll actually help because that won't be locked. Oopsie. That little half slab's annoying. Okay. Good. And then this can get some wool on top of it. I can't go up one anyway, because if you notice that ring of bedrock right there, that is where the bedrock starts. I can do one pot. I can do 2 pots. All right, so I need this go over there. All right, I'm gonna do that off stream. But we're there. We've got it done. Oh, are you full? So I need to put a button here and a lever here. Nope. Nope, both of those need to be one more target practice. Oh, that dispenser gets stuff in it. Three, 2, 1, that's upside down. Nope, nobody joined you, Monkey Bee. Okay. So that's the only one that had anything in it. So 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't really have to do this part. I don't need to do that part. I do need to set filters, but I'm not doing that here either. This does require some dust, though. No, it doesn't. Why is that there? That's covering that. Okay. Okay, good. What was I using down here to cover? Was it red? It was red. Let's use red as my blocker block. Beat. I just lost my wand. And then these won't need anything. Cassandra and Burning Village, you guys came in right as I was finishing. Replace lime wool with red wool. I don't need any carpets on top of that because that is literally the ceiling. That'll be fun to walk around. Yeah, today was a weird day. We did some stuff. We finished here. This was already mostly done, and now it's still mostly done. I got to move this tower over, and I don't want to do it right now because it's a lot of command blocks. I mean, it's a lot of world edit. And it's a pain in the butt. But this is going to be my new storage system. I'm pretty happy with it. Minus that hole. Yeah, you don't see any of the iron golems, which is fine. But yeah, this is a fully iron golem system. So what happens, for those of you that are just joining, dump everything in these chests. There's 2 chests up here, there and there. Copper golems. You're right, copper golems. Comes down here, it separates out the shulker boxes, sends everything else down. Shulker boxes go into, which side am I on? Over here. Shulker boxes go right there, start unloading. When they unload, they end up going down into here. The empty shulker boxes will go one way. This way. Is that empty shulker boxes or is that the other one? Hold on. This one's empty shulker boxes. Empty shulker boxes are going to go this way into this elevator. And then this elevator needs to be rerouted over to here. So then all the items will come up here. They'll go across this bulk item sorter. So this is for things that there's just a lot of stone and all the netherrack and sand and sandstone, gravel, grass, dirt, a random extra one, which I'm going to move those 2 over. Hang on, we can do this there here. Copy. Paste. Okay. Gold, iron, etc. Those will go down here and first enter into these shelves. So you can just click on it and grab a stack if you want a stack. After these fill up to here, those can't be. I can only get rid of 1. No, I can do this one. Okay, anyway, once I fix that, those will go over to here into a shulker loader and then go into all of these, and those will end up inside there. Everything else will continue along. Go down here into this copper chest. Copper golems will look in the copper chest and say, "Ooh, there's something in here. Can I put it in here? No. Can I put it in here? No. Can I put it in here?" And then they'll keep going all the way down here. Anything they can't get in these 9, they'll put in the 10th one because they'll only check 10, which will go in here. Goes all the way back down to that copper chest. Continues down there. They can't fit it. It goes over to this one, goes down there, comes back down here, goes in there, comes back down here. If it can't fit into that one, it goes over here. Copper chest, overflow chest, copper chest, overflow chest, unsorted items. Empty shulkers. So that is the general idea. We'll have, I think I said it was 48 different sorting stacks. And then this is where unsorted and where empty shulkers go. And this is workstation. And yeah, that's about it. And all of that will be replacing, wait for it. Also, by the way, if you're on mobile, I have a vertical version going today. Let me know how you like it. All that will replace, dang it, will replace, wrong way, go this way. Oh, there are the swimmy things. I miss Voxy. Being able to see all of Disney World at once was really nice. That will all replace all of this. So this will go away. All of this will go away. By the way, this right here is essentially the same thing that I made, but better. I just can't figure it out and reverse engineer it. So this is the shulker unloader with all the rest of the things and the stuffs. But this uses mine carts. And the problem with this system is, no, is it done? Yeah, it's done. You could go away if you want. Mine carts need to be chunk loaded. Sorry, ignore that. Which is why Monkey Bee was chunk loading for me. Monkey Bee is very small right now. Howdy, it's free. Here, have a sock. Yeah, that's where we're at. So that's the new plan. Thanks, Monkey Bee. Ow. He knocked me offline. But, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, non-binary folks of all ages, that wasn't the button I wanted. That's the button I wanted. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being awesome. Thanks for hanging out. We're going to go raid somebody. I would say that's what we're going to do. We find somebody to raid. So we had nobody today from the Extra Life thingamajigger. Pokemon, Assassin's Creed, Stardew Valley. Pokemon, Assassin's Creed, or Stardew Valley. Make your choices. Fire red / leaf green. Whatever that means. You all want Pokemon. All right, good. Because I don't know who this is. So we're going to go meet someone new from the Extra Life Stream team. Extra Life Charity Streamers team. First of all, Dag, thank you for being first. We got a raid from Fedran. Yeah, y'all, if you're not following Fedran, see if my shout out's working today. It is. Fedran, daily streamer, huge Minecrafter, been streaming, well, 8+ years apparently. And is just super sweet and wonderful. You're gonna love her. We didn't raise any money today. We are $664 away from our next milestone. When we get to 2,500, I will be giving away a $50 Steam gift card. I still owe $5 at the end of the year because of natural 20s and natural 1s. But thank you all for being here and being amazing. Monkey Bee, I'm going to give you a... Oh, this is actually the last person we rated, but it was June 14th, so it's fine. All good there. We were going to go raid. I can't get my mouse, and there's no way I'm going to spell that correctly. Raid go. We're gonna go raid Animeon. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but that's okay. Love all your faces. I really need to pee. Those two thoughts were not at all related. I would like to try my own cake, Stebby. Please send me some. And again, thank you to Sebi and Monkey B for all of their help getting Monkey Minds updated this week. Over the last 2 days, 3 days. I don't remember when we started. I started 3 days ago, but I appreciate it. It is a pain. So we will be back. I don't know when. I'm off Tuesday and Wednesday. However, Wednesday we're gonna have people in my house installing permanent air conditioning. No more window ACs. It's only going to cost me multiple thousands of dollars. So we're getting a loan and we're getting a rebate from Mass Save. So that's great. Anyway, thank you all for being here. Love all your faces. I will see you sometime soon. And as always, my name is
Wild West Dad.